this is Chong. I'm gonna start working on this blanket for my friend. I'm gonna wait to see if there's a reading today, and if not, I'm gonna be working on my blanket that I'm making for my friend Katrina. But I guess I'm gonna talk about what I did today. What I did today was on 3 dog walks, avoiding those bugs that are in the trees. And then I was on Facebook like I always am. And apparently one of my reels was something about regional, about copyright and everything. And usually they make me take these down. Somehow Sony does not want the video down. They agreed to let it stay up, my video, and get whatever money I make out of it. It was one of my older videos, so I don't think it was a really good one. It was like when I was starting out, but I guess you could take it in a positive way. Honestly, because they didn't want me to take it down. They're making money off of it, so maybe it means that I'm better at doing reels. So I don't know. I'm not taking it as a bad thing. I'm taking it as a good thing. But I see the little peepers over there. If you want a reading, you gotta go in the stream because I can't do a reading if I don't know what question you want to ask. It takes nothing but your time. But I have to this blanket. I wanted a little blanket project I'm finishing for my friend. So I figure while I'm waiting, I'll do that and talk about my adventures for the day. And I did see some good posts up there. I like the historical posts. I'm always a sucker for something historic or that has to do with science or archaeology or some unknown thing. Oh, I'm good. How are you? I'm just figure I told you guys I would try to get over here once a day, even though I'm always on a dog walker. I'm on Facebook doing something, but yeah, I am. Let me finish this row up and I can do your free card thing. I mean, I just try to do things on the stream that would make people fun to like my channel. Yeah, ask what you want. Except for don't ask about death. I don't like doing death readings. I don't think anybody should know about their death. But yeah, as soon as I finish out this row, we can do that. I just do this to kind of buy the time and wait for somebody. I'll be working on my knitting projects. I do have a unnatural obsession with knitting. I don't know why. I really like it, which is unusual for my age to like knitting this much. I have an unnatural compulsion with it, but at least it's something beneficial. Alright, we'll go ahead. Alright, I'm almost done doing my last stitch here. Alright, let me get my cards out.
Oh, I see that Mr.
Oh, sorry.
Dragon is digging
This
the
is why I
same
like
old.
knitting. You can always put it aside. Alright. The way you are doing it feels so satisfying.
Alright.
they had towards me. Well, yeah, I figured that out. Oh, I just like it because it's calming. A lot of knitters say that it's like meditative. That's why I like to knit because it's like it calms you down and stuff. But did you want to ask a question or want to know about something? Because I don't need to use the cards for knitting.
So how was your day though, bro?
You posted your question. Maybe it's up here. All right, hang on. It said, "How are you doing?" What is Fae head? See, I don't know what that word is. It's FAHAD. I have no clue what that is. It a typo? I don't know what word that means.
Huh? What word?
Oh, name of my person. Oh, you want to know about? Oh, okay. I'm sorry, I don't know different names. You want to know how? Is this a man? Like your husband or something? Okay. Do you want to know if he's like in love with you, or what do you want to know about him? Oh, okay. All right. So, do you want to know if he loves you, or if he's cheating, or all right? You want to know his true feelings. All right. Well, that could be a dangerous subject right there, but we'll find out. Feelings are like a silver bullet sometimes. You never know how they're going to go, but we can find out. I'll do a 10 card reading for you. Sometimes I get typos up here. That's why I thought it was a name, but I wasn't sure. Or sometimes, people say one thing and when you're doing the voice thing on the phone, it really chops up a word like crazy, and you're like, God, my God, what was that? That's why I'm glad. A lot of times I'm a writer because I know a lot of different words. All right. Oh, you're fine. I'm just playing this. Sometimes when you're over here live streaming and that assistant thing on the phone always messes up all the time. I don't like that phone assistant sometimes. I have a thing on my phone that'll tell me my workday has begun. It'll say it's 12 o'clock and it's 4 o'clock. I think my phone has more problems than me a lot of times. And it's more confused than I get in the morning with no sleep. So you never know. Alright, now we'll do this. These seem to be more informative with these kind of questions. Alright. 3, 4. Alright, we're
Start
getting
ready to go.
somewhere here. Alright. Alright, your first card is the present. got for this man's feelings towards you, since I'm probably mispronouncing his name too, is I just want sometimes that I could spell it, but if I try to pronounce it, it gets even worse. So, all right, this is the present, and it's you got full moon in Pisces, which balance spirituality and practicality, which pretty much in layman's terms just means I guess you gotta know if it's really love or just like a loose kind of bond. If it's a strong bond or a short term bond. That's pretty much what that card means when you're meditating and all that, because you're seeing if it's going to be a lasting bond or a short bond. All right, and the second one is the challenge. And you got full moon in Aquarius. And this says, show the world the real you. I guess you're trying to be something you're not because you're afraid that he might not love you for being that person. Because maybe he likes one side of you and hasn't seen the other, I'm presuming, so far with these cards. And
The
then
race.
three is the past, and
Get
and
that
then
fucking
time,
wood,
it's take
bitch.
time to breathe out. You guys took a break
Rafe.
or
Bing
something.
bong.
There was some kind of break, or you were just reevaluating your relationship, or
He big mad at me.
are you blocking
Pallet
him?
stunned his ass when
You
he
know,
was
my
in his
mother in law
club.
blocks everybody. I thought she was the blocking queen. Maybe
Woo!
you
Woo!
are too. I don't know, but
Oh, come on, motherfucker.
she loves blocking too.
Get that fucking wood, hoe.
I just don't answer the
Get
phone.
that flashlight too. Get the blicky.
But blocking's okay. But that's something my
Fuck.
mother-in-law would tell you to do. Block his ass. She does that all the time, and I think she's funny. She's hilarious. But in the past, you took time or a break in your relationship at some point. And then the fourth one is your dreams need a practical plan. You guys weren't on the same plane. You wanted it things one way, long term, and he kind of wanted it another. So you guys hit an impasse, pretty much. Then the fifth card is the outcome if nothing else changes. If he doesn't change his path, or if you don't change your path, and you got
Yeah, he's fried as a motherfucker. I can hear it in his voice.
yeah, my husband, he's playing his video game. You know how men are playing their video game. But anyways, five
Not.
is the outcome. If nothing in the situation changes, if you don't change one event, and every event stays the same, you get the super moon, and pretty much what that is, the super moon is when everybody's emotions are going crazy, and that's emotions are running high. Say that's actually not spiritual talk, so that's easier to understand. But
I'm close by.
if nothing changes, it's going to drive him nuts.
Fuck.
And his
You
emotions
missed,
are going
bitch.
high, and he can't
Oh, you got
stop
me that
thinking
time.
about you.
Run, frog, run.
And he,
That tumbling
just like every
motherfucker.
other man. And then the card six over here, you get this is the
Oh, he's coming to
path to the
pick me up.
future. And you got full moon and Leo. And it's pretty much don't let pride get in your way. He's telling people he's not gonna be with you long term because he feels I don't know his ego is touched. Something happened and he said he would never do it, and he told a bunch of people he was never gonna go back with you or whatever. And instead of telling these group of people that he made a mistake, he decided to be an asshole, I guess. That's what I call it. And he's been an asshole, and pride got in his way, and it's kind of like blocking him from finding out if he really what the situation is, because he just thinks he's, I don't know, he just thinks he's
Is he on
wonderful.
someone right now?
Like the old rock songs used to go, you don't know what you got till it's gone. Oh jeez.
Is it camping, you guys?
Okay, well, I wasn't done, but anyways, I don't know if you're still there,
I'm
but
dead.
I'll finish out this
Fuck.
reading.
I thought I
Card
was going to
7
get
was
you
more
a fucking
about
hug.
you, and
Yeah,
it
you got
says
me.
communication is the
Oh,
key.
he's slugging. He a slugging motherfucker.
Got new moon in Gemini, and 7 is you're very close to achieving your goal. And the gibbous moon, and that is
Get pro.
okay. It's 8. Hang on. It's more about situation. So I guess you're searching for that answer. So we got that. And don't let your past hold you back. And it's for your hopes and fears. And the final outcome is you got the waxing moon. What do you need to release? I don't know. That literally there's some kind of tension.
Oh
And
no.
you are welcome.
The cocoa hurt.
And
And
if
not that
anybody
tough.
else wants a reading, let me know. If you want like future readings or just want to talk or shoot the breeze, go ahead and subscribe to me. I'm just to be over here doing my thing, finishing up this blanket. But come on the stream and give me your question. And I will answer your question, and I will start knitting another row while I'm waiting. It's pretty good 18 minutes in the stream, and I got some activity. Life is getting a little better. Can't complain about that. Alright. Well, anyways, thank you for the comment in the
I don't know where
stream.
anyone is.
And thank you for joining the stream, and I hope you have a good evening. Mithia or Mina? Alright. I hope you have a good night and stuff. Alright. Well, I am going back to here, and we're over here. And anyways, they got a lot of, what was it? You got a lot of restricted footage. Are you a troller? So a lot of times they do this with trollers. So I don't know. But anyways, since I'm only 19 minutes in here, I like to at least go an hour because I like to work on my yarn stuff.
What's up?
I got some donations from work for my quilt. So I was thinking about adding this and bringing this down and using the lining, and it's like their little
Oh hell
their
no.
little lap
He's on my cocoa
blankets
ass.
that
He
this
wants
lady
me.
makes.
Wants my cocoa puffs.
And she makes them by hand. And I was thinking I'm sewing this to the
I'm near the
little
ship.
lap blanket I
That's where the
got that's
pallets at. What's up,
embroidered. I'll show
motherfucker?
you that
Oh, what's up, bitch?
because it's really nice. And I was
Fuck!
gonna, and I'm
Right
knitting
on
the
top of the flashlight, not
inside
the register.
of it.
No.
So I'm
It showed
thinking
that I
it'd be
got him,
really
but then it just didn't
cute.
show me no points or anything.
And
It
her
didn't even
baby is
blind him.
gonna, and the baby's gonna be a
My
Scorpio.
flashlight went off.
So I'm thinking on the other side of the blanket, getting some. I was thinking about getting some. They have things that like you can put in there, like patterns and stuff that's already pre-made. And I think it'd be fun to have a dragon and a scorpion in there. Since I do a lot of videos with House of Dragon, I was thinking about like having a dragon crossed and then putting a scorpion on there, and I think it would look so good. This blanket, it's gonna be like the best baby blanket ever because obviously I have to do my own flair to this stuff, or it wouldn't be me. And when you knit, you gotta kind of get your own style, your own flair, and these projects literally can, like I've said in other streams, they can really do well. Because I got this. Someone actually made this. And it's pretty big. I mean, it would fit. It's pretty big. It's like the flowered side I was going to put because I'm making this here. Like this. But I'm going to like have it all on this side to cover up the flowers. Because I believe she's having a boy. But I like this blanket because it'll fit a whole baby's bed. It'll be perfect for a baby blanket. So I was going to have this side open and put the knitted side there, and I was going to take this, sew these together, and then I'm going to put a dragon cross, and then I'm going to put a scorpion on this side. And then the knitted side can go on the inside here to keep the baby warmer. That was my idea with this blanket. And I mean, it's pretty big. It would probably fit a toddler's bed. I want to say this would be a nice toddler's blanket or something that she could put over for decoration for the baby's bed. And I figured it was a donation. So it didn't cost me no money, so I might as well put it together. So that's my big project. And I gotta fill it out with all this because this is pretty nice, sturdy yarn. So I gotta make sure it stays in there really good. I'm gonna probably have to order a sewing kit once I get all this sewn together because I'm gonna put this in strips and sew these together with my yarn needles. And then I'm gonna need another needle for the other work. But it's gonna be one dope ass blanket when I'm done. Either way you look at it. But that was a very nice donation towards my arts and crafts at work. So I try. I try to do fun stuff that benefits my life, and this is gonna be her baby present. Cause I got a lot of going on with this dentist. My insurance is only paying half of the third of the deep cleaning, so I gotta come up with some money, and I don't got all that kind of money to blow on presents. So this is since the baby. I figure people are pregnant for 9 months. I should be able 9 months to be able to put this blanket together. And I might get do like this for my bed.
Okay.
I'm thinking about getting a thin blanket like that and getting it. If I
Very
could
nice.
do this, I'm gonna get it like I'm gonna try to get a king size blanket that size somewhere and buy it. And then I'm gonna secure the inside
What,
and do
vinyl?
the same thing. Because I think that would be actually nicer than having to worry about stuffing and this and that. But I got to make it real durable. So I'm using my smaller knitting needles for the inside of the blanket. Because I believe they're the tightest stitches. And it's a good size stitch this year. So that's my little plans with this. But yeah, I shared some pretty nice posts, and then I seen some pretty horrific ones today.
Hey, bro.
This man got fired. I mean, I don't, and it showed him. I don't know if it's a fake post or not. There's these things around Facebook going around with fake posts. It showed somebody just leaving their dog because they got fired, and their dog was on the leash and everything, and it was in front of a camera, and they caught his car and everything. I don't know if it's real or fake, but if I posted this a horrible human being because it is. I get if you get fired, you can't take care of your animal, but try to find someone to help you take care of your animal, or just try to find him a home. At that point, you wouldn't have to go the next day and drop him off. I mean, I don't want to know what kind of karma that person would get. Probably the worst kind. Stuff like that has repercussions. Like leaving a child and never going back for him. So I don't know. It looked like they got their license plate, but like I said, it could be a fake post. I don't know. It's sometimes hard for me to tell them fake posts from real posts. So I guess I try to go through it, but I have this administrative assistant thing on my groups. And if they're real, that it'll Facebook evaluates them and everything before it gets to the group, so it kind of helps me find out if a post is fake or not. So that's very helpful. And I use all the little helpful hints because I'm not trying to do fake things over here. I keep it real. I'm over here knitting. I'm knitting my I'm knitting my sister's blanket for her baby. This is what I'm doing. I'm not gonna sit there and act like I'm doing all these exciting things when I'm not. That would be lying, and I'm old like mine, so. And I do need to work on this like an hour a day because you see how big this lap blanket thing for the baby's bed's gonna be. It's gonna be pretty big. This baby's gonna be able to use this blanket for a while, and doing this, if I secure this blanket right, I'm kind of jealous and I want one for my bed. The thing is, I gotta knit the whole inside of that. And then I gotta secure it, which could take it seems like an eternity when you're knitting. So, but out of all the blankets I have, I think that'd be the best. And I think there is a blanket I have in mind. Remember Michelle's old blanket, babe?
Huh?
You remember Michelle's old blanket that she gave me?
Mm-hmm.
That Chong shared? I think I should have Michelle's old blanket because it was kind of like this. Babe,
No, it was.
if I take that and put the knitting on the inside of that blanket, I think it'd be a warmer blanket.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of taking it since that piece is missing anyways,
Uh-huh.
and taking the one side and just doing that. It might take me like I don't know 3 months, but I can like put different colors of yarn in it
Mm-hmm.
and put them together and cluster 'em. I'll just see how well this turns out. I'm trying to. It seems like it's turning out good. Okay. But anyways, I've been trying to find just a different way of different blanket projects in my life. And it helps. And I think you could be artistic with anything. Honestly, maybe this isn't the most popular kind of artistic art, but literally blankets can be artistic. You can show your artistic skills with them. The Amish do it all the time. The Amish make their own patterns and everything with their blankets. They're wonderful. Amish blankets go for thousands of dollars sometimes. You know, and this something well Amish lady would do, like do one side of the blanket like this, hand knitted with with sticks. I say knitting sticks are the best because you can control how tight you can control the tension and the tightness when you're knitting. That's what I like about just doing it hand by hand with needles. And there's like this, I want the inside to be real tight so when you put it through the washer, it stays nice. And then I guess you would have to say it's machine. You would put it in a gentle cycle. You would wash it, but it would have to be in a gentle cycle by itself if you were to do this. So probably when I go to wash it, when I do our own blanket for our bed with it, I'm just gonna put it through a gentle
So my couple
cycle
ass.
and wash it myself. Cause like,
Oh!
cause if you figure I don't want none of the yarn get
Oh!
messed up.
Oh, she got all up in the cocoa.
And one of my residents from work today
She
was
could throw
telling
from a
me,
decent
honestly,
distance too. Damn, I wasn't looking behind me. That's why I
she
fucked
was
up.
telling me that she did that, but she didn't secure it enough. So I'm gonna do mine and try to secure it good, and do the same thing. And I might do multicolors with the back of this because this is what'll be up against the baby's skin. Would be the yarn part. And it would be nice because I mean you get these blankets that are really have really nice embroidery and people are giving them away or you get them cheap.
Random.
And the
What are
thing
you doing?
the thing is they're
Why are
not
you just
warm
standing
enough.
up
But if
there?
you had a side that was
Oh,
knitted with nice
really
cozy
random this
yarn,
whole time.
you would like it better.
You could have got me and Dragon.
So
Get fucking.
that's why I figure I might as well
No,
make
get
it
Dragon
cozy.
first,
And it
bitch.
would be a one
No.
of a kind blanket, but it would take a time. And I do got a blanket like that to Chong chewed a little, and I think with me adding the yarn, it would save the blanket. And it was a nice comforter we had. And then I have it washed. I think I did wash it. But once I finish this out, I'll finish ours, and that'll probably take me to it gets cold again. But once it gets cold again, it'll be perfect. Because I feel that any that yarn could be just as artistic as anything.
Oh shit.
But see how they're coming out nice. You kind of want it this way, and this is if you think about it, this is pretty thick because of these size needles, and I'm controlling this tension as I'm making this. And you can knock out some rows doing this. Like, I like to do an hour or two a day, so while I'm knitting, I figure I'll sit here and wait for tarot readings. Because eventually I get somebody for, the tarot readings. But how, I don't think I have it, but it's, well, hello, peepers. How was your day? I'm gonna call you guys peepers. You're looking in the stream, but you're really not coming in the stream. You're just observing
Fuck.
to see if it would be something you'd want to text with. And I get it. I do. You know what I do? Some of the streams I don't like is the sleeping
Oh,
streams. I
Lord
don't like to
Jesus.
watch people sleep.
Yeah, I'll be on tomorrow, bro.
I've seen those on TikTok a lot. They just watching people sleep. I
All right,
don't.
bro.
I know people like to watch people, but that's too much while they're sleeping. My daughter-in-law was doing that. They were doing these sleeping streams where they would try to get money and they would have the camera going all night. I just think it's crazy. And she wonders why she had to pay for all these followers on TikTok. And I'm not even sure. I don't know if you guys heard about my my mother-in-law is talking about September 5th or something. They're supposed to Facebook's supposed to be taken over by someone else, and she loves. I mean, not Facebook, TikTok, and she loves TikTok. And I told her I don't know about TikTok. Maybe if Facebook took over, it would be more beneficial to me. But
Fuck.
maybe
God damn
YouTube's
it.
gonna buy it. I don't know.
Oh, you hunters.
It doesn't mean it's always gonna be Facebook. So, but she's just flipping out over there, and I go, "Why? You sing gospel music." If she sings gospel music, it doesn't really matter. No one's going to stop her from singing godly stuff. But she's just over there stressing. Because she has all these followers singing gospel music
Oh,
and all
gosh.
this. And
All right, I'm on the first floor.
I don't have musical talent at
Hopkins
all.
Laboratory.
I, I'm like Popeye. I am what I am. I'm a silly dog walker knitter. That is what I am. And I do wonder about things. And I guess I haven't really explored the world, you would say, like some people. But I try. And I guess sometimes we all live through social media because if you want to find out what this place or that place looks like, you're always looking at somebody that posted a video about it. So, I mean, what are you gonna do? Life is life. Love is love, and work is work. That's what they say. But I'm just trying to knock some rows out here and try to get as much as I can. And I figure
Yo,
I'll be
Mike,
on
I'm
here
dead, brother.
for about an hour or so.
I'm
Figure
on my
gives
dead
me
hook.
time. Sometimes
Oh,
I get,
run, brother. Find that hatch. This is my death hook.
yeah, I'm not sure what this message restricted means. It was either highly offensive or sexual, one of the two. But whatever the message is, I'm not angry. Maybe just tried to do within community guidelines. And if you like the stream, I'm still not angry.
Bro, the
Subscribe to
hatch
me
opened up
and just
where I unhooked you at where I got hooked at.
we can participate in a certain manner, I guess. But I'm not angry.
Fuck.
I don't like to be angry. It's just a waste of energy, honestly, when you're angry all the time. Angry is not a good thing. I be angry a lot, and sometimes I just gotta remind myself why I don't want to be angry. So, and through my life, I have until I just got to the point where I just don't want to be angry no more. I just want to just do what I do.
Toxic ass.
And this blanket's nice because, I want my sister to feel special, so I figure she doesn't know I'm starting on this blanket. So I'm gonna go ahead and just start on this, make her feel, and then when she gets it, she'll be surprised.
All right,
Figure
bro.
while she's going through her life and doing her stuff in
All right, bro.
life,
Catch you tomorrow.
that's what I'll do. Alright, it's getting close to the hour mark, folks. If I don't get another reading within an hour, I'm going to be closing up shop and doing it again tomorrow. If I get another reading before an hour, I got 20 minutes. This probably isn't the best time frame to do this, and that's okay. We did one reading. It was good enough for today. I'll give enough time for two, and I figure I can do some knitting rows while I'm waiting. But yeah, there's so much sad stuff you see on Facebook with these how people treat their dogs. I don't understand how you could treat your dog mean. I mean, what goes through a person's mind that does this stuff? These got to be the worst people in the world. Some of these people that are doing these crazy things to dogs that they you might work with them and don't even know it. And I don't understand. I mean, people could tell me things, but sometimes I don't understand why people want to do that. That's like saying I like that one post where the guy got fired and just left his dog and that was it. Didn't try to find a pound or write a post to rehome him or anything. I mean, that's just crazy. Would you do that to your child? Just leave him in the street and see you later? Because it's a dog, it's okay because they don't track them as much. I mean, I don't know. I just don't get it. And these are the people that won't tell you they do this kind of stuff and do it, and then just years later you find out. But what are you going to do? Life is just full of crazy people in general, honestly. But I hope everybody's had a good day so far over here. I'm here over here to socialize. I know I do 1,000 Chong vlogs. It's because I'm always blogging his dog walks because this is what I do all day. I walk my dog most of the day. And sometimes it's easier to stream in 3-minute intervals when you're dog walking. So at times it's like that. So I don't know. And then I get bored, and then I figure I might as well try to help somebody over here for free. I mean, I guess it would be nice to eventually get paid, but until then, this gives me something to do. I can try to help people 1 hour a day, or if the stream runs, I do 2 readings, an hour and a half or something, and that's okay. I'm not one of these people that's gonna be on here 5 6 hours though. I'm not going. I refuse. I don't have time in my life for that. I mean, if you get along with me and you vibe with me in the stream, it's good. I mean, usually I've been talking to some really nice people over here, and they just subscribe. So when I try to stay on long enough to where people that are my subscribers know I'm here, or someone that may have subscribed knows I'm here, because I keep weird hours between my job, my dog. It's hard for me to sometimes go and do this without my dog shaking the bed and creating an earthquake for my live stream like he always does. So I try to do it at a time where there's less chaos. And sometimes it's random times. You never know when there's going to be chaos in my world. And then I get up really early in the morning, so sometimes like I'm trying to, even when I have a day at work, to at least get over here for an hour. I feel it would be better because I'm kind of blogging different stuff, and I really need to get this blanket done. So this is killing two birds in one stone. I can get the inside of this done a little, and this is dropping down nice because I want to stripe this. Well, I wanted to make all this red, so I'm going to try to get more of my red yarn, and if not, I could do another stripe of. I think I have yellow yarn. Oh my god, I have a ton of purple, and then I got blue. So any color that's in this black, I'm thinking of striping out, depending on this, because I'm trying to use all my donations for my yarn. I'm not trying to buy more yarn than I don't have. So I figure I use up everything I have, then get more eventually some other time. Oh, oh man. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm allergic to grass, which is ironic because I have a dog. Oh, this is what Chong does to me, babe. Okay. Oh man, all these grass spores everywhere. See, in this day and age, when you have sneezing problems because outside people will stay 10 feet away from you. Yeah, I'm probably gonna close up in about 10 minutes here and take me to bed. I think it's Mira. Is it Mira or Mina? Uh, Hope I get to talk to you again, Mina. I'm gonna take my pill and lay down, and hopefully the grass doesn't attack me while I try to sleep. Oh Lord. Alright, well, I'm gonna close up here because my eyes are watering from my allergies, and I bid you guys a good day, and I will be here tomorrow. I don't know what time. If you, I mean, it's random time, so if you want to talk to see what's going on tomorrow on my stream and what I'm doing, just I guess if you don't subscribe, maybe just be lurking. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I gotta be on Facebook for God for about an hour and a half between all my Chong blogs. So I will talk to you tomorrow, and I hope everybody has a good evening and a good morning. Well, the Chong blogs will be coming out of here telling you good morning, but have a good morning too. And thank you for listening to Chong. Ugh.